From the Intellifluence headquarters in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, this is the Intellifluence Influencer Spotlight. In each episode, we sit down with an influencer from our network and we discuss their background as well as their unique approach to influencer marketing. Camille Walker represents one half of the popular My Mommy Style blog, which she manages with her lifelong best friend and cousin Melissa. From recipes to parenting topics and home decor ideas, My Mommy Style was created to share ideas that inspire moms to live a happy life, as well as to promote the idea that there's not just one perfect way of being a mother. You can learn more about Camille at mymommystyle.com. Well, let's get started. So Camille, can you tell us a little bit about how you got started as a blogger?
Yeah, so when I started blogging, I was a stay-at-home mom with 2 young children, and I really started to feel disconnected from my community around me, or just to people on the outside world in general. So when I started my blog, I actually started it with 7 women of my closest ties to my family, my best friend, my cousin, my roommate, and we all started this journey together, and slowly they kind of filtered out, and now it's just myself and my cousin that blog together. But I really just wanted to create a community for women, and thankfully with online tools it's really allowed that, and it has been so much fun and so rewarding to learn from the people that read my blog and interact with me online, as well as just learning in the journey all along. It's been almost 7 years now, so I have learned so much, and it's really been a family effort with my husband and my children, and that's just been the best gift ever.
I like that gift. And you said your blog started with 7 people, and now it's just you and your cousin. So at what point did you branch into influencer marketing?
So the first few years, it was really, the blog was more just for fun. I didn't realize the actual potential for online marketing, or what that could be as far as business development and the growth of online business for myself and other online influencers. And so I think it was after I'd been blogging maybe 2 to 3 years, and we started to get offers of like $50 or get a free something, and we were like, yeah, this is so cool. So it took a few years before I even was starting to realize what potential it could be for working with brands and finding ways to bring their messages into a real valuable content source that would help give value to everyone that was reading the blog post.
Very nice. And then you say that you're partnering with your cousin on this. Now, can you describe the dynamic and how you two come up with unique content ideas while balancing family life? And
it's funny because we each have very unique strengths that we handle, and with running a blog online, there's so much that you have to consider with site maintenance and the media, the marketing, the contracts, and also the content creation. So she more focuses on content only, and I will do content, but I also cover the other aspects as well. So, but coming up with those, we'll have brainstorming sessions for activities or holidays that are coming up, or a lot of times it's questions that we have ourselves as mothers and women that will maybe search for that and see that there's nothing online. And one of our top posts has been, how do I get crayons out of my clothing? That has gone through the wash and gotten melted wax all over the clothing. And it has helped so many others out there that just say, thank you so much. I thought my clothes were goners. And that post really helped us. And that was just from coming up with a question that we saw that wasn't solved online, the greatest resource. So we try to fill in those gaps and really make it content that helps solve people's problems and makes their life easier as a mother.
And since you work with your cousin and you have your 2 kids, what has been your favorite brand partnership, or hers, or do you guys share one?
So it's funny, my cousin doesn't particularly like to write branded content. She doesn't like the restrictions of marketing things that have to be mentioned and whatnot. So typically it is just me that does brand partnerships. So I have 4 kids, and one of my very favorites has been working with Disney as a Disney mom, and being able to see firsthand new up and coming things with Disney that are coming out, and being able to involve my children with those. Another really fun thing that has been working with toy brands that will send things, and I'll make videos with my kids, or I really like finding products that make moms' lives easier. There's a new monitor coming out that's a breathing monitor for babies that actually has smart technology to watch the baby breathing that will notify you through your phone if something is wrong. And so that is just like up and coming technology that is so groundbreaking. Like, it's really awesome. So I just love, it's really exciting to me to be able to hear about those things and share them with others. So I could go on and on. I just love working with brands. And so it's fun to be able to create that partnership and just bring that story to life.
That's very cool. And I read a recent blog post you wrote about diapering, and I'm in that season of life right now myself with a toddler.
Yes.
So yeah, I can relate. And did you ever think to yourself when you were cleaning up messes in the middle of the night that you would one day be sponsored to talk about those experiences?
No. I mean, goodness, it's funny because my fourth now is almost out of diapers, and I've been partnered with diaper companies for years, and I never thought something like that was so practical and almost an everyday nuisance, that there were actually opportunities with that. But there are, because there are ways to save money diapering. There are tips that I've learned with diapering a newborn versus diapering a 2-year-old. It's very different. And so, yeah, that's just been mind-blowing that's been a possibility. But it's really neat. Like, I've worked with Hugs and Pampers and Huggies. So it's been just really fun. Yeah. Not the diaper changing part.
Yeah.
We're excited to be done with that one.
Yeah. Getting them sent to you would be nice. Yeah. You know, they add up.
Yeah, and telling people about big sales going on, because buying diapers adds up. Like, it can be a lot. So
Yeah.
you can make it.
Yeah. There's light at the end of the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Not for me. I have a niece that's 6 months, so I got more to do. And another one coming, so it's not going to end for a while.
Read her post. There's good tips.
That's right. I had lots, and I've been doing it now for 11 years. So.
Oh, super. Pretty much when my nieces go to the bathroom, I'm like, here's your child back. Like,
That's right. Well, that's your right as an aunt, because, you're not the mom or the dad, so you can be like, there you go.
Now, I always love this question, and you don't have to name names, but what are some pitches you've received from brands that you turned down because they weren't a good fit? Just like really weird that they didn't read your bio, or?
There have been some really funny, somewhat awkward brands that don't fit my brand. We're a very family-friendly, positive brand. So sometimes there could be like lingerie or hard alcohol, or sometimes there have been things with like helping a lot of things that involve the bathroom, let's just say that, or things like that. But for the most part, I think people know what we represent. But yeah, there have been some really funny ones. I can't even remember them all because there have been some really good laughs.
and also, what has been your most rewarding moment for you as a blogger or an influencer?
I think I just had it. So I have made quite a few videos about preparing for childbirth, non-medicated. And I created a series of how to prep not only mothers, but their birth partners on how to practice hypnobabies. And it was very much a passion project. I am an affiliate of theirs, but I wasn't contracted to make this content. And I recently met a woman randomly in the grocery store who recognized me and said that the content I had made had helped her be able to achieve this. And it helped not only her, but her husband to be able to approach it. And she said, and here's my baby that we had, and you walked me through it. It's because of you that I did this. And I was just like, oh, like that was just really amazing, because a lot of times you send out the content and you may get comments or emails that are really wonderful, thanking you for what you've done. But to meet someone in person, that was just really, it just warmed my heart. Like it almost makes me want to cry. Like, it just made me feel so good that it truly helped someone and gave them value for their whole life. And that is just so rewarding.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you. I was amazed too.
Well, after that big moment in your life, would you say you have any goals moving forward as a blogger?
I would say at this point in my life, I have just a few years left with my little ones in home with me. And something that blogging has afforded me that has been the greatest gift is that I can experience so many things related to my blog that involve my family and even my friends and extended family sometimes. And so my goal for moving forward is I would love to just continue that. If my kids want to pursue channels of doing it themselves, which they've expressed interest, we'll see how that goes. But I just love that it's family centered. And if I can continue that and also even help other bloggers build a blog the way I have, I'm working on some content for that as well. And I just feel like it's such a wonderful opportunity for especially mothers that want to be at home with their children to help provide for their families and add value to other people, because there's just so much possibility there. And so I just want to keep growing it and just try to keep it in the best balance that I can, right? As women and mothers, I think we're always doing a balance check to see what we have going on and wanting to pursue more, but also keeping it in mind with time with our family and true value there. So I'm working on content for that to help women achieve that as well, course content. So I think I'll be selling that in this next coming year. I'm working on that with my husband, where we're going to actually build coursework to not only build a blog, but also the business side of blogging, like the taxes and what to do with finances, and just a full understanding of what it entails. So that's kind of my next big project, I guess. So
That's really cool. That kind of answered my last question about, do you have any advice for new parents that might be considering influencer marketing or blogging as a viable revenue stream? And first one, we're going to do your course. Exactly. So that's available coming up soon?
Yeah, we want to release it probably in the first part of the year, maybe February, March. And then we'll be doing a couple of speaking engagements as well to help people understand the business side of blogging. So I think that a lot of people look at content creation and influencers and think, oh, that's so easy. Or on the flip side, they might think, oh, that is too hard. Like, how do you run a business at home? And so it's just kind of simplifying the package of, okay, this is, there's the content side, but there's also the business side, and how do you marry the wholes and still keep a family life going? Because as a mother of 4, all under the age of 10, it's a bit crazy sometimes. So just finding that balance, but it's so doable, and I would love to give that gift to other mothers.
Want to join Intellifluence as an influencer for free? It's easy. Visit Intellifluence.com, click on the influencers link, and then click on the Join for Free button to sign up. Once you have registered, you will get immediate access to our influencer marketplace, where you can browse relevant offers from brands and apply on the spot. You'll also be eligible to receive attractive product and service pitches from brands. There's absolutely no cost to join as an influencer, so we hope you take advantage of our service. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and, well, you know the drill. Until our next episode, keep being awesome.